families and friends of the graduating class of 2022. And we're just going to call you 22s for now. Is that okay? I mean, it's kind of catchy. Look at them. Just look at them. What a fine class to celebrate their accomplishment. Just look at them. This is the part where you give them a round of applause. Look what they did. They made it here. I want to say thank you for letting me share in this day of your accomplishment. I appreciate that. And I was remarking to my colleagues at my other job, and I was saying that I get to be the keynote speaker, and one of them went, "Aren't you the detention guy? How did that happen?" And I said, "Stockholm Syndrome. Enough time with somebody, you'll grow to love them." And I can say, 6 years with you guys, I've grown to love you. And I'm honored and privileged to share this night with you. I appreciate that. My wife hates it when I make those kinds of Stockholm jokes or whatever. But I love you, Danielle. I hope Mrs. Malo isn't too mad. 2 Greek words I'm going to share with you. Yes, I'm going down that road. They both mean time. One is chronos, and one is kyrios. Chronos is, this celebration was supposed to start at 5:30. Kyrios means a special moment in time that marks a life. Right now is a time where you will mark your life, and you'll have an understanding, and you will measure the future from this point on. So make the most of it. Students often ask me, when are we going to use this in the real world? I usually say, I don't know. But here it is. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If I have all the answers to all the problems, the best and most inspiring speech, but I don't care about you, or I don't care about your future success, I'm just noise. I'm just static. If I have all the answers to all the problems and I don't care about you, what does it matter? If I solve the world's problems and give you a path of success, and if I stand before you describing a blueprint of achievement, and I don't have love, it's nothing. We have a problem in our society. It's a heart issue. We do not love well. And I think it's because we haven't experienced a good definition. And I think we've been given poor examples. And of the good examples we've given, we choose not to follow the right ones. I did my best to demonstrate this for these 6 years you were here. And yes, I say 6 years because I had you guys in middle school. I remember when you were in middle school. Love is simple, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. So here's my challenge. COVID has infused fear in us, and we began to fear our neighbors instead of caring about them. We demanded things of them out of a motivation of fear. We started looking at people as threats instead of people worthy of caring for or loving. And I'm sorry to Paul and John, but you need more than love. You need action. Love is intentional. It is not accidental. Media gives us a counterfeit definition of what love is. And we've been saturated with lies so much that we don't even understand the truth anymore. That is why we need to look for definitions of a love that has standed the test of time. Service to others has always been the gold standard of what love is. We got the Greek lesson. Cognitive bias. Cognitive bias is what you will see, what you want to see. And if you want to look for evil, you'll see it all over the world. But if you want to look for good, you will see it. If you want to see opportunity or you want to see problems, you're going to see them everywhere. Tolkien, in his literary epic, The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, writes through his painful wartime experiences, and he captures this: humanity is capable of such good in the face of dire circumstances. One of the elves, Gadriel, in reference to the hobbits, said even the smallest creatures can change the course of the future. Merry and Pippin grew up to be powerful leaders because of the love they had. Not in the movies, in the books. Read the books. We see later in Tolkien's story, the greatest hero is the unlikely gardener. Samwise, he was not self-seeking. His kindness, his hope, his love, his perseverance is what saved Middle-earth. Tolkien chose to look at the good things in people. And it is the same good things that will save this nation. And our nation is in need of some saving. Self-determination is what built this nation, and it is self-determination what will save it. And as you determine what to do in your life, make decisions based on kindness when others will be affected. Choose to demonstrate love to others around you, even if it isn't convenient, even if it costs you, even if it's awkward. Love is strength. It is not weakness. Weakness is destructive. Love creates and restores and redeems. The weak don't know how to love, and I think that that's what makes them weak. Weakness begets aggression. Strength is not the antithesis of compassion, but I say compassion and love are the measure of strength. If there's weakness, demonstrate strength through acts of compassion to those around you. This will inspire strength in an even greater demonstration than one can do. And this will lead to a revolution of greatness. It has to start with you, 22. It has to start with you. I've done my best to demonstrate this to you and in front of you over the years. I'm sure I've failed. But it wasn't because of lack of effort. It's worth trying. Love is not on the MCAS. And maybe that's why you're hearing this for the first time. That was a really good joke. And I invite you to laugh at that. Because I'm taking a little... Anyways. But love is on the test of life. This characteristic of this great country, you still have the freedom to choose what you want to do. So choose well, my dear 22. Don't save humanity by destroying it. Love others. It is not done enough, and it is not done well because it is scary. Putting yourself out there and sharing your life with others is risky. You could be rejected and underappreciated, misunderstood, and you could make it worse by working in the public education system. Make better vocational choices than I did. I did my best to love you. Even in detention, you know who you are. Because I was trying to make the most out of every moment. Don't give that up. Andy Stanley said it, the best ability is availability. My friends, you got to put yourself out there. You got to try, you have to risk. Especially for the benefit of others. Be good to your workplace proximity associates. That was very delicately put. I tried to be patient. I tried to show kindness. I tried to protect, and I did my best to celebrate in the truth. Don't settle or outsource loving or caring for others for somebody else. Love heroically like a Jedi, leaving a path of good. Use this curious moment to choose to do well in whatever you endure. If you play Halo on Monday nights, be ready to be wrecked by me and my boys, the team. Most things in life will fall away, but how you love will last with people. And remember, Big Brother is watching you. Love well, 2022. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Melo.